So I specialize in orchids, and when I say orchids, I don't mean like your phalaenopsis. I mainly do all your other orchids like cattleyas, oncidiums, and all those kinds, which are actually so much easier.
And we're here at God's Green's Gift with Amelia. She's going to go through some of the plants that she's got here at the show, tell us all about what she does and where she does it.
So I specialize in orchids, and the kind of orchids that you can grow on your trees in your garden, super easy. Literally can water them once a week. So a lot of people get quite scared about orchids and think that they're quite dainty and hard to look after, but they're not. Just get the right amount of sun, right amount of water, and super easy. And then of course your shady plants, which you can grow indoors. So many varieties of shapes of leaves and colors, really lots of fun to grow.
And I see you do quite a few of the Aroids as well.
Yes, so a lot of the speciality Aroids, like your alocasias, your dragon scale, the African mask and the caladiums. A lot of the fun plants to grow. A lot of them, some of them challenge, like your alocasia, dragon scale and that, but a lot of them super easy.
And then I see also you've got quite a wide selection of hoyas here.
Oh, that's another no handbrake. Anybody who's a plant person knows that once you start with one. So the Hoya is another huge family that have, again, amazing flowers that differ so much. And then a lot of the Hoya are actually grown for their leaf shape. So the people don't really mind about the flower. It's more the leaf, like this little retusa. I mean, you would never think that that's a Hoya. So different. So I have a lot of these. And then your unusual and your rare plants like the monkey tail cactus, or your unusual and different things. So every Saturday I'm at the Shongweni Farmers Market. That's open from 7 to 1, and they're open the last Sunday of every month. And coming up to December, there's lots of days open, which is amazing. So check out their website. But yeah, I have a full greenhouse stock there, and always keen to give advice. I really want people to grow their plants well and not just buy them. They must be able to grow them nicely as well. So always there to help.
Okay, well, thank you for showing us around.
Awesome.
And what would your favorite plant be if you were to choose between the
that's so
orchids,
difficult.
the Aroids,
Sorry
the
guys,
hoyas?
don't listen to me. Gosh, the orchids, definitely. The orchids. I think the thing about an orchid is that they're all so different. And it's the challenge of getting them to flower. From the green comes these incredible flowers.
Here we at another stall. This is Tina from Jungle Boutique. She does a lot of Aroids here, so we'll ask her a few questions, see what she's about, and see how you are able to get some of her plants in your garden. So I see it looks like you're mostly based with Aroids and Hoyas.
Hoyas, Aroids, correct, yes. We are, we do a few agaves and aloes as well.
How can people get hold of you?
We are online, jungleboutique.co.za, and then we are also we're going to be opening a shop soon, so you can come and visit us and see the plants before you buy it.
Okay, and I see you've got some amazing soaps here. What are these, handmade?
Yes. It's 100% natural soap bars. We use a minimum of 20% shea butter, so you don't need lotion afterwards. Yes, everything is naturally colored as well.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And with your plants, what are you finding is your more popular, more?
The Hoyas are becoming very popular. I think people are dabbling into Hoyas at the moment. They're quite surprised to find that there's not just the carnosa around. You get different growth varieties and with different growth patterns. And like orchids, you know, it's different fragrances, different growth patterns, and you've got beautiful leaves as well. So there's a lot to interest people.
Which is your favorite one?
Oh,
Always a trick question.
I can't say. I just can't. It's like Pokemons. You have to have them all.
I agree. And I see you've got this amazing Ascantha. What's it? The lipstick plant?
It's the black pagoda lipstick plant. Yeah, it's also a part of the Apocyaceae family, so it's part of the Hoya family. We've got a bigger basket over there, and they are also the very easy growers. And the magic is all at the bottom of the leaves. They do bloom as well.
Is that also still going to get that bright red?
Yeah, it's not the bright red. It's a little bit more subdued, the colors. So it's a little bit more yellow and orangey instead of the red typical lipstick plant color.
But those leaves are just
The leaves are just beautiful.
exquisite.
It's like the proper. My mother is it's taller than me, and her leaves just dangle down in my bay window. It's just beautiful. I don't even propagate from her. She's like the queen.
Stunning. So we see you do have a favorite, actually.
Well, I don't. They listen, okay? Hello. How are you doing?
Fine,
Good, thank you.
And your mermaid tail's looking exquisite.
The polyneura, and you know what? With the leaves, and you have the beautiful blooms of the polyneura, and there's no fragrance. There's nothing. It gives you nothing. So I would not say that is an all-rounder Hoya at all. But it's still beautiful.
Here we're with Ruth. She's with Rare and Air Plants. There's her website details up the top here. And she's going to give us an idea of what she does and where she does it and how you can get hold of these amazing Tillandsias and bromeliads that she has available here. So I see you've got some amazing bromeliads here. Is this what you specialize in?
Yeah, we have a nursery in Munster on the south coast of KZN. We specialise in Tillandsias or air plants, and then we also grow bromeliads, hoyas, anything sort of exotic and unusual, carnivorous plants, ant plants, anything fun to grow.
And then how can people get hold of you to get some of these
We
amazing
have a website, rareandair.co.za. You can order directly on the website. All our contact details are there, and you can either contact me if you want help and information, or just order from the website, and it's courier delivery or Pluto delivery anywhere in the country.
Okay, wonderful. And what generally do you find is your best sellers?
The best sellers are our starter packs of the air plants. We do a small pack of 10 plants that are easy to grow with all the instructions for how to do it. So that's a great way to start your plants. And then the others are probably the big xerographicas, which are like a wish list Tillandsia. They're beautiful.
Those are stunning. And these, a lot of the ladies use in their wedding bouquets and things.
Yeah, they're really popular for weddings and floral displays and things like that. But they want lots and lots of bright light, and then you'll have an amazing plant.
And these are something that you generally always have in stock.
Yes, we always have xerographicas.
Isn't that just incredible? And I've just seen this most amazing plant, and to me it looked like a Rhipsalis, but obviously with these large flat leaves, I don't know what it is. So let's ask.
So it's pseudo-Rhipsalis, it's pretending to be a Rhipsalis. Pseudo-Rhipsalis ramulosa or mistletoe cactus.
Okay, and I see the beautiful red colour. How's it going to be best to keep that?
Okay, so full sun for the red colour. The red colour is basically sunblock for the plant, so it protects it. So in the shade it will go greener again, so full sun and quite dry, standard cactus conditions.
Perfect, thank you.
Pleasure.
And now we're here with Tiffany from Fuzzy Roots. She's mainly based around her Aroids. Okay, so hi Tiffany.
Hi everyone, I'm Tiffany from Fuzzy Roots, and this is the beautiful plants that I bring in from Thailand. I have got a wide variety of rare and tropical Aroids. So if you want to get hold of us, I have got a website which is fuzzyroots.co.za. It's very easy, and from there you can find all our contact details. I've got a couple of epipremnants here, and we mainly started in tissue culture, and we've got these beautiful philodendron patriciae. These get beautiful long leaves, they get huge, but it's more affordable to start them as tissue culture babies, and it's easier to add to your collection, and they acclimate a lot better if you grow them from small. Whereas if you bring in a bigger plant, sometimes the leaves take a while to acclimate to your conditions. We've also got some beautiful Anthurium warwickwianans. These are also still little, but they are doing fabulously. They came in about a month ago from Thailand. Most of these plants all are imported from Thailand. We've got a beautiful Philodendron Spiritus Sancti. These are still very, very rare on the market. We're getting a few more in on our imports. This one in particular has 2 growth points coming out, which is not very common to find. but they are quite pricey. The leaves get super thin and long, and the ears get much more pointy as they get older. They are beautiful, absolutely stunning plants. And then we've got a wide variety of variegated Adansonias. These are very
I
cute.
saw this variegated Adansonia.
They're very cute, and they're easy to grow and easy to cut. As long as you've got an aerial root, you can give it a snip, and they thrive. And very easy, nice investment plants if you want to cut and resell. Nice investment plant to have.
And I also see with this one, it's the fenestration's almost as wide as what the obliqua is.
Almost. You'll just find that the spacing in between is a little bit wider. So the obliqua's got more hole, and this has got a little less hole. But as it gets bigger, I've also got the Laniata version. That gets like a 20 centimeter leaf with these beautiful holes and variegation. It's just gorgeous. And I've got, this is your variegated Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Also easy grower, likes to climb. If you give it something to climb, it can trail as well. But the variegation in this is just so rewarding. It stays, it doesn't revert that easily. It's really a nice.
And I like the half moons. The half moons are really stunning.
Hard to get a half moon. The thing is with a half moon, if you cut, where you've cut, the next node might be all on the green side or all on the white side, and then it goes either all green or all white. So when you cut a half moon, make sure that you're going to have a solid cut and that it's not going to, the top cut won't die. That you need to make sure will survive. And then the bottom, you'll be lucky if you get some variegated and some not variegated.
There's good advice with the
Yes, especially with
half
half moons.
moons.
But then you get someone like this guy, and then this guy is a philodendron strawberry shake. It's got beautiful marble variegation. So when you cut these, they're a lot easier for you to propagate because you'll get much better, your variegation's more
Is
stable.
the strawberry shake
Strawberry shake.
compared to the pink princess a lot less likely to revert?
A lot less likely to revert because of the marbling. Now you do get a philodendron pink princess marble, which has got a lot more marbling in it and less of the chunky sectoral variegation, and that also you'll get better variegation from, but they're a lot more expensive. This guy, it's a hit and a miss. If your variegation starts going a bit sad, cut it back. Try and see where the pink is on the stem, and if your growing eye is on that pink, it'll probably give you really nice growth coming out of there. And you might improve your variegation. But then again, if you've got no pink running on where you can see the growth points, you're going to end up with an all chocolatey, what is this, like a maroony color leaf, which is not that great. Then we've also got these guys. This is your Adansoni Indonesian mint. So this Indonesian mint marble as well, you can cut it as much as you like. You're probably going to get, it's like a 90% success rate in getting the variegation will continue in all your cuttings. So you don't have to worry about this guy reverting.
It's also going to get those beautiful big leaves.
Beautiful, and these get much bigger. They get huge. So, and they like to go through the holes when they open up and then they get stuck. But beautiful, beautiful plants to have.
And this, I see this yellow philodendron, yeah?
Yes, this is a philodendron Wawitsky. I think I butchered the name a little bit. But it will also get beautiful big leaves with loads of fenestrations on them. They're almost feather-like. And it'll get almost as big as your Tomatophyllum. I don't know if like a Monstera deliciosa Tomatophyllum. They get really big leaves with loads of feathery, and it'll keep this yellow color. So it's a nice standout in your garden. They're quite hardy, but once you've planted them, or if you keep them in a pot, don't move it until it's really desperate for an up pot. They throw a huge fit when you repot them, but just leave them alone, they'll come back to life.
And
but
how well they're going to do indoors?
Indoors perfectly. They're happy indoors, but just if you upsize your pots, do it carefully. Like, don't take all the soil and stuff off, just move it to the next pot and fill in around. Try not to disturb the roots because they will throw a fit. They can be huge drama queens.
And is this going, this obviously with this yellow coloring, it's not going to actually do full sun that well?
No, I wouldn't. It's shade, definitely your shade. I would say at least a 60% shade, or indoors is fine. Just bright indirects.
And I see you've got some amazing coloured syngoniums there.
Yes, syngoniums are beautiful. This is your pink lava. You'll see it's got like a little lava shape colouring to it. And they kind of roll a little bit. And this is your syngonium narrow.
Is that also a syngonium? This...
Yes, syngonium narrow. This is nice for terrariums. This one and the green marble, they kind of go more bushy. They don't get long. They don't climb up as much. They tend to bush out a little bit more. So they're quite nice for terrarium style. And then this is your syngonium eclipse. This will get taller. It's also got some nice colouring in it. And your milk confetti, these guys are still little, but they will.
This is just so beautiful.
Yeah.
All that fine colour is just amazing.
And the leaves get beautiful and big, and the pink spots get more and more prominent with the milky background. They really are pretty. And then we've got a couple of, I think this is a nicer one to show you. I'll take this leaf down. This is your syngonium tricolour red spots. So they'll have the 3 colours in them. Also very rewarding plants.
Those are really stunning. Those are stunning.
And they grow long. Syngoniums, all of them are easy to propagate. As long as you've got an aerial root, just cut it. And then we've got your syngonium pink flecked, which is also a pretty one. And this is your pink salmon, has more of the blotches.
And just the shape of the leaf is...
Yes, it's a different shape with pink blotches. Less of the confetti style. And these are your syngonium Orchids. They're also beautiful. And your freckles mutation.
Oh, you've got quite a wide variety of different ones, yeah?
Wide variety, and then I think there's a really nice one hiding in the back here. This is a syngonium strawberry ice. So it gets this like coconut ice looking.
And with the half moons and everything, it's
Yes.
sure.
Very
And it looks
pretty.
like these get a lot larger leaves than what...
Yeah, these do, and but they grow tall, so they can get a bit leggy. And when they start losing their variegation, I tend to chop them back, and the new growth will come out with great variegation again. So they're quite rewarding, and then you can just prop the top pieces in, and they pup nicely as well. You'll get little pups on the sides.
Okay.
So that's a lot of the plants we've got available. Oh, these are the Thai constellations. These get huge, like your Monstera deliciosa.
Okay, well, thank you for showing us around your collection. And
pleasure.
so we've got now your website. Is there any other... Do you sell online or?
We do sell online on our website, and we've got a WhatsApp sales group where we do auctions every second weekend. We do an auction. We let everybody know what's happening. We've also on Instagram, but a lot of our sales go through on auction on the WhatsApp group. But you'll find there is a link to the WhatsApp group on our Facebook page. You can just click on the link on the Fuzzy Roots website page.
Sure, perfect. Thank you kindly.
Thank you.
Yesterday we had such a great day at the Rare Plant Fair. Spending it with these 4 women and their incredible plants, we nearly emptied our wallets. And now it's your chance to do the same. All their details are in the description down below, so hit them up and get these amazing plants. And thanks for watching. If you found any of this information interesting, please hit that like button, that subscribe down below if you haven't already, and that notification bell, bing bong, to be notified of all our upcoming videos so you don't miss out on a thing. Help us grow as we help your plants grow.